come on. Come on, come on, come on. Do the sitting thing. You know what? Whatever. You're not gonna sit in your... Guess we'll get someone else to do it for us. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 2 of The Holy Pablo Plays Okami. Last time we got through the tutorial, more or less. Now, we're gonna go explore Kamiki village, because that's what Isun told us. We can't talk to him, because he's stone. And really, we can't talk to most of these people, because they're also stone. Everyone has turned into the village. What in the world? I don't remember there being a statue here. Well, whatever. Let's go talk to the villagers. Yes, let's go bug the people. Hey, there's a statue here too. It's like the village has turned to stone or something. Not again. That's not one of those smaller monsters lurking about. A roar like that has got to belong to something much bigger. Let's hurry and find somebody with a pulse around here. Unfortunately, like I said, everyone turned to stone. No good, this one's not moving. Everyone here was perfectly fine just a few hours ago. It was like 30 minutes, dude. There's definitely something strange going on around here. The village is back, but what's up with the dark sky? Maybe it's dark outside the village too. Let's find some high ground so we can take a look. I love how he doesn't even suggest like going out of the village. It's like he knows something. Or maybe, you know, he's making a logical decision based on the fact that we're probably in a valley. There's definitely something going on. Let's find some high ground so we can take a look. This is bad. The sun's not even shining. It's as black as night as far as I can see. And not a single villager can move a muscle. Is this some kind of curse? Did a monster do this? It's not going to stay like this forever. If only the sun were out to light our way. If you could draw a circle in the sky, we'd have ourselves a sun. But I guess that'd be impossible even for a god like you. Isun, my boy. My boy, please. Maybe we better seek out another brush god for help. Of course, if you had the kind of power from the start, that'd be a different story. I wonder how much time they took like writing in clues and horribly botching how to draw suns. Whoa, what the? Come to think of it, your name is Amaterasu. That's the name of the sun god. So it'd follow that you'd have the sunrise technique from the start. With it, you could even turn night into day. Wow, you're no one of the god Mill, that's for sure. The flowing brush is like music from the heavens. That's a line from one of my grandfather's poems. He felt a skilled artist was like a musician of shape and color. Since you're such a great artist yourself, why don't we name your brushwork after that poem of his? It's called Celestial Brush. After all, your brush did bring out the sun. Well, Amy, let's go back to the village. We gotta see if the village are back to normal. Who are you? Village Elder, Mr. Orange. A white wolf? Not the one that fought that terrible creature with Nagi. You couldn't possibly be the legendary Shiranui. No, it couldn't be. The story is 100 years old. Still, you look a lot like that statue of Shiranui. On the other hand, you don't look quite as smart. Much offense. Whoa, whoa, whoa. You don't need to growl like that. Can you really understand what I'm saying? Oh, I'm not one to mince words. I'll just state the facts. We're gonna be having some more fun with Mr. Orange in a few whiles. Hmm? What's the sun chill down my spine? Here they come, Furball. Those are the monsters that have been plaguing these lands. They sneak into villages and cause all sorts of trouble. Step aside, Furball. This is a job for my trusty sword, Denkomaru. No, it's not. At least he got his orange. Never actually noticed that in the cutscene. Yeah, whatever. Please cut. Thank you. Thank you. Gained 140 yen. That is good, because I will need like 6,000 if I want to get the few items that I want, which is a lot, even though I don't need them. Wow, you really get aggressive when you're mad, don't you? Hey, you got yourself some praise. And look, see how that dried up spring bed began flowing again? That's because ridding an area of monster restores the god's powers to the land. People call it divine intervention. The more you restore of the land of its natural beauty, the more praise you'll get. And it's the source of your power. Few people believe in the gods these days, and that may weaken you, but if you try really hard, your true power just might shine through. But boy, there sure have been a lot of monsters around lately. And that Mr. Orange you tossed around on the secret deck looks like he thinks you're a regular wolf. Seems the gods have grown so weak that they can't see you anymore. Anyway, I'll show you around the village. I have a feeling we're in for an epic adventure. This should be fun, Furball. So these are the things that I want 6,000 N for, but I will do that all off screen. Feed bags. Freshly roasted seeds that can give that seed-loving animals can't resist. Why, you little devil, look at this sweet grub you found. Hey, wait, this is animal food. Still, we could save it to give to animals. Let's use it when we try to approach animals later. Something good might come out of using it right away. I know the gods aren't supposed to use creatures in this manner, but what the heck. Let's make an exception this time. Oh, I almost forgot. There was something I wanted to tell you. Whenever you want to check the items you've obtained, just press the start button in the fan menu. While the fan menu is open, you can check and use items you have. There's other things too you can do too. The fan is your key to a successful adventure. He's not wrong. You obtain Spirit Globe S. Humanity's faith made solid. Restores a little solar energy. Those are the items that we'll be collecting to... those are variants of the bone that we got earlier. Why do my camera controls feel weird? This is the wrong area. Stop. Invert. Confirm. There we go. Much better. And we can give all sorts of animals all sorts of goodies. There are a lot of different animals. We're not going to be hunting all of them down because that would take forever. And there are 4 different seed bags that we can use. Yes, give me your love. So if you collect all... You honestly could get away with not feeding every single animal. Hi, Mr. Orange. Great Shiranui. Oh no. You can get away with not feeding every single animal and still be able to get all the, everything out of praise. Ah, I feel it. I sense it. Foul beasts dwell within this place. Concentrate. Look hard. You'll see. Right behind you. Now. and that is Komatsu. He's a traveling Buddhist monk, if I'm not mistaken. And he has a small little quest. We beat up demons. We do it in a certain amount of time. He'll move around. When we do this 3 times, and he will give us a stray bead. Humans are not witness to such battles, but I saw it. The fighting went on for exactly 19 seconds. I could come back and do it, but I don't want to. It's a 13, like, you have to get it in 13 seconds, and there are ways to cheese the fight with super powerful weapons and items and stuff like that. And I'm not feeling it. I'm not gonna cheese the fight. I'm not gonna do you dirty. I've just about had of this. I don't know if it's stray dogs or monsters or what, but someone keeps messing up my crops. Going around digging holes with X makes me mad. If I catch you digging here, you'll get a good thumping. She's not wrong. A white wolf now. Now that's just plain weird. Sure, it looks weak, little bugger. Listen, think you could be my dog Hayabusa? Well, listen to this. There's a field my mama tends to, you see. Well, Hayabusa managed to dig up 9 turnips in a row, even though my mama was chasing him and trying to slug him. There's actually 10 turnips in that field. Hayabusa's fixing to get all 10. You can dig up all the turnips in my mom's field? Don't forget, you'll have to avoid being slugged by my mama. I'll admit you're a better canine if you can do it. I think she's gonna try to slug us? Not exactly my idea of a good time, Amy. At least you have your celestial brush and wicked brushstroke. So yeah, this is a little minigame you can do. There are several kinds of minigames you can do. Ideally, we get this in one go because my Joy-Con has plans of its own. Consume turnip. You don't need to collect these, but I'm going to collect them because my astral pouch is not filled. And even though I don't think this game is too terribly difficult, get out of here, bird. It never hurts to have an extra life, because things can go awry really quickly. Like your camera not fixed at the place that you want it to be, or you run out of ink pots, which I might end up doing. Things that are within the realms of possibilities. You could also hit her if you want. I don't encourage that because it doesn't stall her as long as just making her watering pot on her head. That takes a lot longer time, which means you can get more work done. Stay away from me, lady. I just want your turnips. I want a very specific turnip. If you don't cut the pot on her head, she'll just recoil as if you hit her. There's also an imaginary line or imaginary boundary that you have. Don't go too far away from this because it will reset everything. Nope. I think the boundary is like a little past the mound. So just don't go past the mound. You'll be good. I mean, it'd also be more ideal if you were in the area trying to dig these all up and actually succeeding, which I'm doing a horrible job at, unfortunately. maybe one day I'll be able to do this. I could also just cut this if it's gonna be finicky like this. I'll give it one more try before I actually consider that. Come on, come on, come on, come on. 3. 4. That's not where I meant to cut, but whatever. No, I'm not risking it. Now, in the top left-hand corner, you see how the ink pots went empty. Stay away from me. Stay away, I said. When the ink pots go empty, you can no longer use your magic paintbrush. Which means that it's ideal to have a handful of these. I think you can get up to 10 of them. There are also ways to cheese by having infinite ink pots. Well, there are items that give you this, but those are like mid to late game items, so. And most of your techniques only do cost 1 pot, so it's not too terribly difficult. I'm just gonna cut this now at this point. Okay. First time, every time. And we just bite this and we take it over to Mushi. Praise be unto the oddly shaped turnip. Hey, that's oddly shaped turnip Hayabusa and I've been looking for. I don't even remember what your voice is. That means you beat Hayabusa's record by digging up all 10 turnips. Gosh darn it. Fine, you're the better canine. Anyway, it feels good for... Pablo can't read today. Pablo can never read, though. Pablo does not have his glasses. White wolf. Now that's a rare sight. Did you come down from the mountains just to play with us? Well, you better be careful. Lately some monsters have been attacking the villages. You know who you're talking to, Grandma? This here is Shiranui Reborn. The wolf and I have it covered. Those monsters are history. Well, if it isn't Eastern, riding a wolf, are we? Well, that one certainly resembles Shiranui, especially the nose. I'd better get back to my work. Here to listen to the ramblings of an old woman, are you? Well, I was doing the laundry, but when I was ready to dry, I noticed my drying pole was gone. Oh, whatever shall I do? Where did that darn pole go? How could something important like that just disappear? She's missing something that should be there, is she? You better help her find it. Better help her out, Fireball. And horribly butcher all of Easton's lines because that's what I'm good at. Yeah, much professional, such good. Best drying pole, 10 out of 10. A new drying pole? Oh my, where did it come from? The gods must have answered my prayers. How wonderful. If you're praying for a drying pole, your priorities are on point. Time to dry the laundry. Well, I'm glad I was able to hang my laundry, but the sun seems so far away these days. Maybe it doesn't like those monsters. It doesn't like all those monsters lurking about. If only the sun if only it would blah, blah. Bring the sun closer. My laundry will be dry in a jiffy if the sun shine closer. You heard the lady. She wants the sun. Time to use you know what. Oh, like it's a big secret. I can draw and make suns. My word! The sun has suddenly drawn so close. My laundry will be dry. Will be bone dry in no time. Where's my pool now? This? Well, the miracles never cease. They never will cease. Maybe I ought to make some cherry cakes to offer to the sun. Come back tonight if you want some too, Snowball. No one makes better cherry cakes. They're mouth-watering good. You get a little bit more praise. Most of the praise you're going to get in this game is from restoring the land itself, but the praise people offer will add up very, very quickly. Also, rice balls. This is the best area to fill your astral pouch because rice fills it by 3 and rice barrels fill it by like, give me love, oh yes, oh yeah. And rice barrels will fill by 9, it looks like. Never actually looked at it though. I mean, look. I was at like 100, now I'm at like 150. Best area to fill a pouch. Well, what a fine looking wolf. What's your name? Mine's Kushi. It's a pleasure to meet you. Sake brewer Kushi. Working in the fields again, are you? Isu, are you and the wolf together? This is where I grow the rice from making my sake, you know. But I have to manage to harvest all on my own. It's hard work. Maybe I should have Susanoo give me a hand again this year. Oh, listen to me blabbering on. I just can't help chatting to you. Why, Amy, I think you found a friend here. You'll meet many people who want to talk to you like this. You should talk to them 2 or even 3 times. Being a god and all, you can actually tell when to talk to because you'll see a triangle over their heads. If that was a thing in real life, I don't think anyone would have triangles over their head. For me. Oops, I skipped dialogue. It might be valuable to talk to people multiple times. They may be muttering to themselves, but it pays to listen. It's not wrong. Susanoo's a neighbor of mine. He's a little unusual, but he goes around with his huge sword slung over his shoulder. He's always practicing with it. They say he's a direct descendant of the legendary hero Nagi, and he loves his sake too. He often pops around to buy it. Make sure to say hello when you see Susanoo. He could use a friend, I should think. He's always by his own. Well, we'll pay him a visit after we get watermelon. Oh wow, is that 5? Okay, I guess I was wrong. Pablo's can be wrong. Confirmed. Well, I guess Susanoo's the next person to visit. Sheesh, he's always snoring like a bear. This is the home of that 2-bit middle-aged warrior Susanoo. He goes around claiming to be a descendant of Nagi. He's famous around here for his lineage, but he's awfully lazy and too off the wall to be a descendant of the legendary hero. You're not wrong there. Let's meet the other best character, who we will be seeing fairly frequently. Come on. No! No! I didn't want that. I want down the hole and then down the steps. Thank you. I am the greatest. Oh, Kushi. Let's... Whoa, he looks like he ain't waking up anytime soon. He's out cold. Well, we'll bug him later. But on the note of Kushi, just something to share. He is secretly an artist. That's why he never trains. Heave, heave. This is weird. My mind really wants to shift this rock, but my body won't cooperate. It's like I'm made of lead. Could this be a case of demonic possession? I sure hope not. Points for optimism? And we meet our next enemy. Along with the green imps, the red imps are fairly common, but they're also not too terribly impressive. It's a general rule. So you see how we don't do any damage because he got his guitar thing up? Let's fix it by cutting it. And that's how you dispatch these enemies easily. You're not going to run into anything too ludicrous until about the time you get Explosion. One of the Akatsuki members would be proud. That also restores the area, accumulate praise. Whoa, Amy, you said it started glowing. That means your divine attributes can be enhanced. Well, if you sure look excited. Here, I'll show you what I mean. Let's take a stab at enhancing your divine attributes. I'm going to open the fan menu where you'll see your divine attributes. Use the praise you've accumulated to enhance any attribute you want. So, hey, wait a second. You know what I should say? I'll bet you're trying to save praise for the next time. Boy, you're really ahead. Well, I suppose that's a valid strategy too. Keep up the good work. Oh, I almost forgot. We better check on that dude. Just casually refers to a merchant as a dude. What year was this game made again? I feel light as a feather now. Sadly, that doesn't make it any easier to shift the boulder. Who went and blocked the only path out of here anyway? There's no way I can get back to the city now. Say, Pup, your owner lives here in the village, right? So you must know that guy, Susanoo. Can you get him to come here? They say he's the descendant of the legendary hero Nagi. If anyone can do something about this rock, it's him. That's strange. This boulder wasn't here before. So, this is where you find the divine attributes. You go here. 4 different stats you can increase. The first one increases your health. The second one increases the amount of ink pots you have. The third one will give you more astral pouches, and the fourth one will increase your wallet size, allowing you to grab more rubies. I mean N. I advise getting a couple points of health early on, and then like 2 points of that other set ink. But that's just my personal playstyle. An extra revive is always welcome, and then just max out your wallet because there are items that you cannot afford even at max. I am the greatest. Okay, we've heard you say this before. Oh, Kushi, let's wake this guy up. So just beat him up. What the? Huh? Ew. I feel so well rested. I planned to meditate underground, but fell fast asleep. Huh? And who are you? And what business do you have with Susanoo, the greatest warrior ever? The great warrior Susanoo. Do even the beasts know of my great exploits now? Well, Fido, I'm not looking for apprentices. Go back to the mountains and play with your monkey friends. How dare a mangy mutt like you interrupt my meditation? Get a load of this guy. All brawn and no brains. Quit messing around and come with us. You snuck in here again? Quit bugging me, you bug. I told you, don't call me a bug. Come on, Amy, we're taking him with us. What do you think you're doing? Put me down this instant. What will the neighbors think? The neighbors don't think highly of you to begin with. It's not a huge loss. So just jump up here. I'm now curious. Wait. No, he doesn't say anything about the Kushi photo. I wondered if he did, so... And we're just gonna take him to break this boulder, because he is the legendary descendant, so surely he can do something like this. You mangy mutt. You brought me all the way here just to test yourself against me? Then prepare to taste the wrath of my trusted blade, Tohen Boku. Hold on a minute. You're the legendary Susanoo. Yep, none other than Susanoo, the greatest warrior who ever lived. And by the way, never interrupt a warrior's engage in battle. But I've got a favor to ask of you. This huge boulder's blocking the path is really getting in my way. Can't you do something about it? What? Come on, please. I mean, you are Nagi's descendant, aren't you? Surely one stone's no match for your mighty skills, right? Certainly not beyond my ability. Really? Great. Okay then, no time to be present. Go for it. Wait. A boulder of this size is not very easy, even for me. This will require my utmost focus to magnify the power of my sword. I shall retire to the training grounds to make preparations. Wait for my return. I wonder. I've never seen the guy train seriously, ever. Well, I guess we're gonna go see if he actually trains. Or lies around and drinks. I know I told the merchant I could help, but a boulder that size? I don't care if I'm of legendary bloodline, it's just too big. Wrong voice. Oh no, I can't believe I've run out of sake at a time like this. This won't do one bit. That's it for today. I'll just train tomorrow. I can't train without sake to fuel the fire. Training will have to wait till tomorrow. Why do today what you can put off until tomorrow? That's the Susanoo. That's doing things the Susanoo way. Hahaha. Sake? Oh yeah, the village has a sake brewing girl, doesn't it? Susanoo gives some terrible advice, but he gets character development, so points for that at least. Give me your rice. Give me your rice. Oh, rice only fills for one. Whatever. Okay. Yes, give me life. This is the other thing I will never get tired of. Oh, hello there. I've got quite a bit of problem, you know. I have to polish the rice in the mill house before I can use it. The mill's broken. A wicked monster broke it the other day. It's hopeless trying to make good sake without clean rice. Wow, that's too bad. I should never have let that monster try my new thunder brew. A broken mill and flattened crops? That's all the thanks I get? Don't go giving monsters sake. They're bad enough sober. Sheesh, what was she thinking? Anyway, I guess this is a matter of fixing something that's broken. Sounds like you could handle it with your brush, Amy. That we can. So we're just gonna run over here. Fill this area in best we can. That's how you draw a wheel. Promise. 11 out of 10 agree. What's this? The mill's been mended? Who on earth did that? I completely given up on the idea of making my sake, but now I can get on with polishing rice. Well, no time like the present. I better get started. Why do tomorrow what you can do today? Kushi's motto. Good motto. Follow her advice, kids. Enter. Thank you. Yes, astral pouch is filled. Yes, who's a good doggy? I'm a good doggy. You're interested in learning how to brew sake, are you, Snowy? Well, this thing's here for polishing the rice, you see. Oh, I'll tell you what. I've got something I think you'll like. Just some leftover stock from the store. but I made it myself. It's called Vista of the Gods. Oh, but are you old enough to drink, Snowy? I'm pretty sure she's the only character who will just immediately go to pet you without you having to prompt them to. If you draw a circle around an NPC and they're at least in a pleasant mood, you'll understand what this means soon enough. They will go to pet you. Like if we did it to Susanoo before giving him this, he wouldn't. Hold it right there, Fido. That smell. Is that Kushi's famous homebrewed sake? You offered Vista of the Gods. Fido, my friend, did you bring me some of Kushi's sake? Oh, what a glorious day. Ah, good old sake. A man without drink is like a warrior without his trusty sword. In fact, it is said that Nagi himself relied on the power of sake in his battle with the dreaded Orochi. It's all so clear now. Let the training begin. I'll just try a bit of my usual routine. Okay, here I come. So, we do have to cut these, because otherwise he'll be like, nah, that didn't go through. And we're going to have a few cutting sessions with Susanoo. Feast your eyes on this, Susanoo style. Exploding implosion! If you don't cut in a certain time or you don't get the cut, it will just reset. It might not necessarily reset the whole event, but it will reset to at least cutting what you failed to cut. Huh? Yeah! Susanoo style. Exploding implosion! If I came up with names like that, I'd be a successful author. You don't need to cut the same way, you just need to make a cut. That's all that happens. That's amazing. You sliced a huge rock clean in half. You really are something. Wow, I didn't think you could do it, Pops. Me either. I mean, of course I could. After all, I am Susanoo, the greatest warrior ever. You weren't just showing off when you said you're Nagi's descendant. Someone like you'd have no trouble fighting monsters out. Huh. Well, anyway, thanks a lot. Now I can start doing business again. The merchant wanted out of this village, and then he goes back into the village. Did you say monsters? Oh well, of course, no problem. This is a job for the most skilled warrior in all of Nippon. Yes, I shall rid these lands of their vile presence. Just sit back and watch the great Susanoo work his magic. I'm not laughing. That would tear my voice up. He shouldn't get all puffed up. He's nothing without us. Think he'll be okay? The monsters outside the village are nasty. Ah, glorious Amaterasu. What a pleasure to witness your heroic deeds. I am in awe. When you cleave that boulder into two, my heart skipped a beat. To see your skills with a brush is witness to great art. Yeah, so we get a reward or something, lady? I hardly think your participation had any impact, little bug. It's Isun! Isun! Stop calling me a bug! I'll crawl back into your kimono if you say that again. My word! Oh, relax, lady. Herwell here is more than comfy anyways. Let's get back to that reward thing you were talking about. Come on, Amy. Put your paw up or something. Go on, shake! I must apologize. I would like to reward you, but I'm afraid I haven't the power. I can barely muster enough strength to make a flower bloom. Though my body stands firmly here within the confines of the village, My roots spread far and wide, protecting remote areas outside. These parts of me are known as guardian saplings. They collect the praise and adoration that gives me strength. The recent evil eroding the guardian saplings. If this continues, I will wilt away as well, and my power will vanish. Worse yet, the dark power grows stronger with each passing day. Life as we know it will be consumed utterly in no time. Oh man, this is getting heavy. Great and powerful Amaterasu, could I be so bold as to request your assistance in rejuvenating these guardian saplings by lifting the curse that enslaves them? I shall mark the location of nearby saplings on your map. Cool. Gotta go hunt trees down. I've grown tired. I haven't even the strength to speak now. I hope that my crest has not fallen on deaf ears. Amaterasu, may the fresh scent of flowers protect you always. Bah. I'm already itching for a good fight, but I sure don't want to poke my nose into this mess. Still, I'm stuck with you for a while here till I get all the brush tech skills. Anyway, Amy. Amy's a god and all. What could possibly go wrong? Hey, did you listen to her, Furball? You get the rest of the brush techniques to save the world, and I'll steal and learn them. Yeah, that's the ticket. At any rate, let's start by following these marks on the map. I give props to all the YouTubers who can do this, because that's a lot of talking. Oh my lord. Fortunately, it won't be too dialogue heavy for a little bit. I don't think so, at least. Anyway, that'll do it for episode 2. Thank you all for watching. This has been the Holy Pablo. Peace.